All right, we are going to test, well, this is a Havalon Piranta knife, if I'm pronouncing it right. I've added the little, I don't know if it's a bone, it's intended to be a bone saw or not, but it's a little saw blade that you can buy for them. I'm going to see how well it does on wood and bone here. So if you had to clear some branches out of the way or cut the skull cap off of a deer, is this something that would be adequate to the job? I can already tell you, I mean, it does cut, but it's certainly not like a bigger saw. Doesn't have a ton of range of motion. It's because it does kind of end up hitting that little piece right there where the blade locks in. So you're only going to get that much cutting surface, but let's see how it does on this bone here. If it was all you had, it would probably be better than nothing. I feel like it would probably go through a sternum or a rib pretty quick. We like to get into the chest cavity at the end of boning out a deer to get the heart, maybe. I mean, the liver is usually going to be an easy access with the guts, but getting into the heart, getting past the ribs sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge if you're doing the gutless method. Trying to not make too much of a mess, so you want to go in through the rib cage. A little saw like this could probably work for that, but cutting a skull cap would probably take a little while. Doesn't look like it's really getting dull or anything. It just doesn't have a very wide range of motion. You're going to be limited by, you're not going to be able to make very deep cuts until you run into this piece here, like I was saying. Once it kind of bottoms out, then you really, it shortens your stroke quite a bit, so you end up wanting to work around. It's holding up better than I was expecting, honestly. I was figuring it to be a little bit more delicate than it is, so that's good. It is just pretty short. It makes me wonder if something like the bigger Havalon, the Piranta, would be, because I know you can get blades for those, and those blades are a couple inches longer. That might be the ticket. I mean, it's not, this knife is nice for the ultralight guy because it's about 1.5 ounces, 1.5, 1.6, that range with one blade. So a couple extra blades and a saw blade like this, you're still well under 2 ounces. Something like that Piranta model is going to be an ounce heavier. Certainly not a deal breaker if you need the saw capability. A bit longer saw might be might be the ticket.